Good morning and welcome to another episode of Sunday Brunch with Luke. Today is actually Sunday and I'm way behind. I think this is probably 3 weeks I'm overdue for a video, but it's worth waiting for. Jesse Milnes is here with me from Elkins, West Virginia, and a really great bluegrass picker. I got to meet him the first time down at the Greenbrier Songwriters Convention.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then again at the Fayetteville Songwriters Convention.
Yeah, Greenbrier Songwriters Convention.
Weren't you down at the Greenbrier?
I don't think so.
Lewisburg?
Oh, yeah, Lewisburg Winter Music Festival. That's right. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
I've never heard of the Greenbrier Songwriters Festival, but I go a lot of places.
It's in Greenbrier County.
Yeah, right, I gotcha.
I kind of.
Yeah, you're right.
I kind of shortened things up a little bit. And, I may have done enough things to cause my memory to not quite be.
I'm right there with you.
So we're just going to have a conversation and get to know a little bit about Jesse and his music. Unfortunately, his wife showed up but then left us, so I'm just going to throw that out there that I'm disappointed we didn't get to hang out with her.
She's camera shy. She's not actually, but she just started out.
Well, am I allowed to use the video I took of you all at Fayetteville to post?
Sure, it's fine with me, yeah.
Okay, it was about an hour and something of you all playing music, and you even played one with Becky.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Becky Bowler. Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, so I've still got that one I'm going to throw up there with it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool. So, Jesse, how long have you been playing music?
Since I was a teenager, like, serious about it, I kind of picked out a few tunes. My dad plays music, and so I was, always around it. And from the time I was little, I kind of thought of myself as a musician, even though I didn't play, But I could, play one tune on the fiddle from the time I was a little kid. But then
that's funny. I can't play anything well. I'd say this. I think I wind up saying this every podcast, but I played drums, if you could call it that. I mean, I carried a beat when I was a kid. I played in church for 15 years or so.
Okay.
But I was never anything I would consider taking out in show quality.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I always considered myself some kind of I've been around musicians my whole life, so I guess more of you as a musician's friend or something. I can't be a musician. I'm not any good at that. Okay. So how old are you?
I am 45.
45. You only 45. Yeah.
Well, cool.
You're well preserved for your age.
Good. Yeah. It's weird. I don't feel 45. It's hard to think about it.
I remember probably a few years ago, 2021. I remember realizing that I was now the adult in my room since my dad passed, and I'm just the only son. I'm just like, oh crap, I'm the adult in the room now. I don't think I'm old enough to have this responsibility.
Right. No, it's weird for me. I have kids, and thinking that I'm there. They look at me like I know something.
I saw a show the other day where some kids were like, adults know everything. They just know what to do in these situations. Like, really? You're so wrong about that. We just make some shit up now.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah.
So you grew up in Elkins?
I grew up in Webster County. Well, until I was 9. Mm-hmm. I was born in Webster County, right in between Birch River and Cowan, right on the Webster-Nicholas County line there.
Where?
Skiles Creek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're from that area, right?
I'm from Cowan.
Cowan, okay. Yeah.
I was born in that podunk town.
Yeah, okay.
There was actually a hospital there in 1968.
Yeah.
Dr. Gray.
All right.
You're too young to remember.
I don't think there was a hospital there. So I was born at home up there on the creek, the holler.
Hospitals hadn't made it back to Skiles yet.
Yeah. But my mom's a nurse. She worked over at the clinic at Camden on Gauley. Okay. I think if there was a hospital, I would have known about it.
The hospital's all the way at Webster Springs. It ain't much.
Yeah, right.
It's a little.
Yeah.
And shoot, there a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, they had a rock slide there at the end of the bridge, so you couldn't even get to the hospital
really?
if you needed to.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Wow.
So you know where Barnett Run is?
Oh yeah.
So it's my family.
Oh okay.
So the Selmans.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Are you related to Tim Selman?
Oh, yeah.
I used to play a lot of music with him.
I would love to see Tim. Where is Tim? Do you know?
In Morgantown, as far as I know. I haven't seen him in
I haven't
quite a while.
talked to Tim or heard from Tim. Oh, God. Since we were adults, really.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember seeing Tim as an adult. Always followed his music when I could find something.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tim's a cousin, and to sit here and tell you how he's related.
Sure, yeah.
I know that Olin was a cousin to my dad.
Okay.
My dad's mom was a Selman.
Okay.
So somewhere back there.
Yeah, I got you.
I think my great grandpa Will and Olin's dad, I think, were brothers.
Okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't swear to that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Do you know? There's I can't remember his first name now. Murphy. Young guy named last name Murphy. He's got a physical disability, but he still plays like crazy.
Oh yeah, I don't think I know him.
He just messaged me the other day, and he's some kind of a cousin or something.
Oh yeah.
He told me he played with my dad, but my dad played with everybody.
Okay, who was your dad?
Carmel Sanson.
Okay, I don't.
He pastored a church up, you know where Williams River is, of course. You know when you turn up Williams there, the first church on the right.
Okay, I can't picture it, but
yeah. Anyway,
cool.
So he was there for years, and before that he played bluegrass country. They had him and one of my uncles and some of the cousins. Did you ever? You'd be too young to know Dolly Silman.
Yeah.
Dolly was a fiddle player. He was almost 7 foot tall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember coming to the house. He'd lean over to the doorway.
Cool.
Yeah. Dolly was.
That's wild.
He was a big dude. Olin was pretty tall too. Did you
met
Olin?
I met him once or twice.
Olin was a picker.
Oh yeah.
Good God, that man could pick.
Yeah.
Claw hammer style. He could talk to it.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah. All of my family got talent except for me.
Yeah. That's the way it goes sometimes, I guess. I just ran into one of my best friends from down there, Christina Fowler. I guess she lives over here in Charleston now.
Oh, don't know the name.
She doesn't play music. No, she was just our neighbor. She was
okay.
So we were the last, since we were on the Webster County, Nicholas County line, and we went to school over at Cowan. We were the last stop on the bus route. Or the first stop in the morning, last stop at night, and she was the next one. So we spent a lot of time on. I mean, it's so you know how rural it is out there.
Did the bus turn around at the county line when you were in school?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. You graduated in what year?
98.
98.
Yeah.
You don't remember Clyde Silman running the bus, do you?
No, it was Jack Dempsey when I was there.
Well, if you run up Barnett Run, I don't know how to tell you exactly where it is, but there's a house up on a hill on the right-hand side. Or used to be, it's all gone now.
Okay.
But Clyde lived in that house across the road from my grandma.
Okay.
And Clyde drove the bus there for years.
Okay.
And if you rode Clyde's bus, you did not talk.
Oh, really?
You did not talk. You did not.
Oh, man.
You did not do anything. You sat on that bus, and you were perfectly quiet from the time you got on the bus to the time you got off the bus.
Wow.
And it was the cleanest bus in Webster County. That bus, when you got on that bus, it smelled clean. If there's a spit water or anything, buddy,
Wow.
Yeah, Clyde put up with absolutely no bullshit.
Wow.
That was, of all the buses I rode as a kid, that was the most peaceful.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He used to have an 8-track player on it. And I remember him playing, do you remember the song Elvira?
Yeah.
Well, that's the only song I remember him playing. I know he played much more.
Yeah.
But I always had a little bit of a hearing issue. Mm-hmm. And to me, when that song was playing, it sounded like Hellfire Up.
Oh, yeah?
Hellfire, my heart.
That's funny.
So, a lot of misheard lyrics as a child.
Yeah, right. Huh.
So how'd you get to Elkins from Webster County?
Well, so my mom and dad were, they're not from Webster County. They were kind of back to the landers. So they came from Philadelphia and New Jersey.
Okay.
And they, my dad played music. He grew up, his whole family plays music, and he was into bluegrass, and then he kind of found out about old time music from hanging out at bluegrass festivals.
Appalachian music.
Yeah, and started coming down to first to the Morris Family Festival in Clay County, and then just met some of these old fiddlers and started hanging around them, and that inspired him to move. They moved to Huttonsville first, and then they found a farm down in Webster County and moved there in like 1975.
Wow!
But anyway, so that was to say that. So he was really into this collecting, music, kind of folklore stuff. And that got him a job at the Augusta Heritage Center in Elkins.
Okay.
And so when I was 9, we moved up to Elkins.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you would have been, what year was that?
That was 1990, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had left Webster County in 1980. What was it, 83? 83 or 84?
Okay.
84.
Yeah.
Left there in about June of 84. I was left Webster County High School, moved to Braxton County.
Okay.
And so and of course you being that young, I wouldn't have
Right, yeah.
known you
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I was born in 81. There was, I bet you, so the place that they bought, before we lived there, it was this kind of psychedelic rock band called Ed Chicken and the French Fries. Did you ever hear about that? I've never tracked down their music, but I've talked to several people who knew them.
Ed Chicken
and the French Fries.
French Fries. And they owned a farm on Skiles Creek?
They had a farm, yeah, up at the head of Skiles Creek. The guy's name was Ed Freeman, and he was one of the original members of Asleep at the Wheel.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think he was in the band that long. Like then, they moved out to California and he stayed behind.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to do the podcast. There's so much history of musical history in this area.
Yeah.
It's like that. I mean, good Lord. I've never sat down and made a list of all the successful artists that come from this area.
Yeah,
Even Webster and Nicholas County.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing. There's just, I mean, as few people as live there, there's so much music.
It's because there's nothing else there.
Yeah, right.
You had to pump Sunshine in when I was a kid.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I mean, that was, growing up in Webster County was an isolation kind of situation. You don't, people grow up taking things for granted that I absolutely didn't know anything about, was completely uneducated about.
Yeah.
I didn't actually see a McDonald's until I was 5 years old.
Right, yeah.
I thought McDonald's was just some cartoon. I don't know if they were still doing it when you grew up, but Saturday morning cartoons had the little McDonald's shorts with the hamburger chasing the other guy all the way through the little hamburger land or whatever the heck it was. I just thought that's what it was. I didn't know there was a place you went to and bought McDonald's.
Yeah, right.
And so people take that for granted.
Sure, yeah. It was a different world.
Different cultures. We didn't grow up with different cultures.
Right, yeah.
People speaking different languages and stuff. That was all different. Webster County is such an isolated place. Unless you've experienced that place or a place like it. Yeah. You can't really imagine it.
Right, yeah.
9 years old, you were there long enough to get scarred as well.
Yeah. I was so mad when we left. At that age, as a boy, all I wanted to do was go run around in the woods and play in the creek.
Skiles Creek was a good place to do it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was a mile and a half to our nearest neighbor, and I just run out the front door and just
where did you actually catch the bus? I'm trying to
down at the bottom where Skiles Creek crosses whatever the road is there.
It's Route 82.
Yeah,
Brunch River, Route 82.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, does that come down there? That old salvage yard?
No, there's an old schoolhouse there. There's a couple of houses there.
What's that place that's fallen down? Right there where the bus turns around is what you're talking about?
Yeah. The guy, there was Byrne, Hoover, and Delma. Byrne and Delma had an old farmhouse there.
It's a pretty place.
Yeah,
it's a place I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
that wasn't there when I was a kid. Or if it was, they've done a lot of work to it.
Oh yeah.
It didn't look like that.
The schoolhouse, you mean?
No, that whole farm around there.
Oh yeah.
That farm didn't look that good when I was a kid growing up.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
In fact, my My aunt lives just around the corner from that still. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of family on that
Uh-huh.
that road. When I was a kid growing up, you always blew the horn at somebody's house you
Right.
knew.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so we started way up Birch, and it was just like a stutter all the way down Birch
Right.
River
Yeah,
Road.
yeah,
All the
yeah.
family, you're waving at as you go down.
Right.
To the
Oh yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was one of those things on Sunday morning. You got up and went to church, and when you get out of church, you just started down Birch River and dotted the road. There's a whole family all the way down.
Yeah.
You always ate 3 or 4 times. There's always somebody had food.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody had food.
Yeah.
Or we'd park at grandma's house, and then you could walk to other relatives from there.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different world today.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So what do you do when you're not playing music?
A little bit of this and that. I teach a lot. I teach private lessons, and I teach like after school class, kind of group classes for kids. And then lately I've been working at the Augusta office. My wife works for Augusta now, and I've been filling in for the past couple months. But usually I'm doing a little bit of carpentry and just kind of this and that,
What is your carpenter specialty?
Barns. I mostly work for this farmer, just kind of patching up, putting new siding on his barns, and but I've also, I don't know, so actually for the same guy, I remodeled his store. He has like a farm store in town, and, just anything. Yeah, I'm not like a master carpenter, but I can,
I can nail a board together.
Yeah.
I do too, but I'm not a carpenter.
Yeah.
One of my jobs in my younger life was building campers. So I've done a lot of building things out of wood, but I would not call myself a carpenter.
Yeah, yeah. Where'd you build campers?
2 different times for same company.
Yeah.
One was for Fleetwood Travel Trailers, and that was the Wilderness Division over in Williamsport, Maryland.
Oh, okay.
And the other one was still Fleetwood, but it was Prowler.
Okay.
And it was over at Williamsport, Maryland. Or not Williamsport, I'm sorry. The first one was Williamsport. The second one was Hancock.
Oh, okay.
You know where Hancock is? Where 68 and 70 comes together.
Mm-hmm. I was just wondering if there was an old there was an old trailer that was abandoned. We used to live on an old farm in Valley Bend, and there was an old camper. It wasn't really a trailer; it was like a truck bed camper that was abandoned there. That had a badge that said it was made in Clay. I always wondered.
Clay, West Virginia.
Yeah. I can't remember what the brand name on it was or anything.
That's interesting. I didn't know there was ever a camper place.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I never heard of it. I never talked to anybody who knew about it.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Those old sliding campers are heavy, top heavy on a truck.
Oh yeah, the thing. I finally tore it apart and hauled it to the dump, and it weighed. It took me like 5 truckloads to get it out of there because it was so heavy.
One truck's supposed to haul it all the time.
Yeah.
You tear it apart. So, how long have you been married?
Well, we've been married. Actually, we were just talking about it. I think we're coming up on our 13th anniversary.
You think? When she sees this, you're going to be in trouble.
No, she did this. No. Well, I'm pretty sure it's 13. We were just discussing it the other day.
Did you all meet through music or?
Yeah. So her family, her mom and dad play music, and she actually grew up in Hong Kong, among other places. Are we not recording?
Yes, we are recording. Okay.
Yeah.
That would be horrible.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Okay, now I interrupted you.
No, that's all right. So Emily actually grew up in Hong Kong, among other places. Her mom and dad are journalists, and so they lived all over the world.
Wow.
But a lot of her childhood was spent in Hong Kong. And we met at the Augusta Heritage Center. I was saying my dad worked there, and they would come there in the summer on vacation to take classes. And so me and Emily met when we were like little kids.
Oh,
yeah. But we re-met, many years after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's that interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. But we met playing music. We actually re-met as adults at Clifftop. Just playing music.
I've never been to Clifftop. I would like to do that.
You should definitely at least go see it sometime. It's
I watched a bunch of videos from Clifftop.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many hours I've watched
Right,
it
yeah.
over and over and over.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I really enjoy their videos.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah.
There's all these little breakout sessions
Oh
all
yeah,
over the place.
it's just
not,
4,000 or 5,000 people come and they all just sit down in the campground and play music.
I've never seen anything of the main stage. It's all these little groups all over the place.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like it. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. And then she had a band. After we met, she started a band with this other singer from New York, and called themselves the Sweetback Sisters. And so I was their fiddler in that band, and we played full time for 6 or 7 years. Well, I quit the band. They kept going for a few years.
Now, are you in more than one band right now?
Yes.
Who all do you play with?
So I play. I have my own band, the Jesse Milnes Band. It's
Right.
kind of a honky tonk band. I play with the State Birds, Tessa McCoy and the State Birds. It's
Right.
like real traditional old time.
And that's where I met you. You was playing with Tessa
Okay.
when I first met you.
Yeah. And then me and Emily play as a duo.
Okay.
And I play fiddle for a bunch of different people, including Darren Hackward. I play with Nathan Best sometimes. I play with Andrew Adkins. I think you know Andrew anyhow.
I did one conversation. I won't say
okay.
interview because I'd rather have a conversation interview. I don't
Sure,
want to
right.
ask you 10,000 questions. I just want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was looking. I've known Andrew. I've known the family basically most of my life.
Okay.
So I kind of got to know a little bit. Got to know Andrew a little bit more. I used to have a motorcycle shop called West Virginia Biker Barn.
Okay.
Back in, when did I start that thing? 2004.
Okay.
And I had a trailer borrowed off of Andrew's dad, and Andrew came to get it, and we started talking, and that's kind of how I started talking to Andrew. That's been 20-some years ago.
Yeah. It's hard for me to start thinking about how...
22, 23 years ago, 21, I don't know. It's been too long.
Yeah.
Anytime I talk about that, it makes me realize how old I'm getting.
Right, yeah.
36 years old when I started that. And
Okay.
now
Yeah.
I'll be 58
Yeah.
next month.
Yeah.
It's not the best. I feel like I haven't accomplished enough in life yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, you put your music out in several different places. I've found you. YouTube is where I mostly watch everything because I can watch videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And I get to see more live shows and stuff. It just seems to be easier to find stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
You put your music out a lot of different places. Where do you want people to look you up?
Oh, geez, I don't know. I'm terrible with that stuff. YouTube's probably the best place. I think my YouTube channel is just Jesse Milnes, but there's not actually that much. Since I play with so many people, my music is kind of scattered all over the place, But yeah, Jesse Milnes, if you look for me, you'll find some stuff.
So outside of music, do you have any hobbies or anything that you do? Fishing, hunting?
I do a little bit I think about fishing a lot more than I actually get out and fish.
I'm guilty. I'm definitely guilty of that. I probably shouldn't admit that, but yeah.
But I like to fish. I grow a garden. I enjoy that a lot. I ride bikes a lot.
Bicycles or
bicycles, yeah.
When people say bikes, they
right,
can mean two different things.
Yeah, right.
Anything without a motor, I'm probably not getting on too hard.
Yeah.
If I have to work too hard at it, I'm probably going to take a break on that.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So you ride over a snowshoe at all?
I have, but not that much.
That's wicked.
Oh yeah, that's crazy stuff.
So do you do more street biking or?
Yeah, I mean, I used to do a lot of mountain biking, but now I just I ride around town or I ride on the rail trail. Just.
Yeah, my biking and your biking's been a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah. My biking almost got me killed.
Yeah.
I hope not the same for you.
Yeah. Not too bad. When I used to be into mountain biking, I'd get into some hairy situations, but not like that.
So, favorite song you've ever done, or you've wrote some songs I know and different things. What's some of your favorite things you've done?
Oh, I don't know. I got into writing songs because I was playing with my wife's band, the Sweetback Sisters, and they're like such good songwriters that they're such good singers that I started thinking I could write a song and get them to sing it. Because really, that's so important. Having somebody who can really sing, it makes the song so much better.
Yeah, a song without a singer is just a poem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But so that was what got me into songwriting, and it always gave me so much joy to, hear them sing a song that I wrote for so many people. That's probably some of my favorite musical stuff that I've done.
So do you have one you prefer? Do you really like hearing the thing that you've written? And I haven't heard of them, so this is all going to be new to me. So.
I'd say they recorded a song of mine called "I'm Gonna Cry." That'd be one I'd point you to.
What you gonna cry about? Tell me about this
about getting thrown out of your house by the landlord.
Is this based on any true story?
It was very. I didn't really get like evicted, but the place I was staying in, the landlord sold it to somebody else, and they were they're kind of like Actually, what they said was like, you can live here. I didn't have a lease. It was just kind of a, one of those deals. And they were like, you can stay here for the next month, or if you move out now, we'll give you your, the last month you've been here for, you won't have to pay the last month's rent. So I packed up and got out.
No words.
Yeah. It was,
What's is there a place or a person or somebody that you really want to play with, or somebody that a goal, or somebody that's like, damn, I'd really like to play music with that person, or anything like that?
Not currently. I mean, I always feel like I'm really. I can't believe the people who ask me to play with them, want me to. I always feel super, privileged to play with people I get to.
I get that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess my attitude, like, I'm always just kind of like, I'm just kind of rolling with it as it comes. I don't think too hard about what I'm going to do next, Maybe I should, but...
Any particular festivals that you look forward to playing, or that you haven't played yet you want to play?
Yeah, I don't... I should be able to think of some of this stuff. I'm always the guy, like, people ask me, like, where are you playing? I'm like, I have no idea. I can't remember. I gotta look at the calendar.
It's on the schedule. We'll see when we get
there. The State Birds are doing some stuff this summer up in... we're playing a big bluegrass festival in Pennsylvania. That's going to be fun. I can't, honestly...
There's a little... Well, I don't know how small it is, but there's a bluegrass festival that used to happen in Summersville all the time.
Yeah.
Have you ever been?
I never played there. It wasn't a little bluegrass festival. It was huge.
Yeah,
I've never been there, but I always heard about it.
I've never been there because they seem to be a little strict. If I'm going to go to a festival, I want to have an alcoholic beverage. I don't want to get drunk, but I want to have a beverage.
Yeah, sure.
From my understanding, you can't have any alcohol or anything. It's pretty strict. And I'm just a little bit more about having freedom to do my thing.
Sure, I get that. Yeah.
So that's, even though I live in town, I've never been there. Alison Krauss was there years ago.
Okay.
If I was going to go, I would have gone to see her. But, I'll never play music with any of these people, but she's someone I would really love to sit down and listen to. I was out of town last weekend. She was here. I would like to have seen her. But I couldn't make it happen. But she's got one of those voices that's just...
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, she's amazing.
Just crystal clear.
Yeah.
Well, you brought some instruments, and I would feel a little cheated if we didn't get to hear you play something.
Okay. Yeah.
I see WNC on there. Is that Western North Carolina?
Yeah, that is. That's WNCW.
Asheville,
Yeah, it's a big.
big radio station there. They play a lot of bluegrass.
Do you know Linda Cochran from Webster County?
I don't. Is she? I'm not sure.
You know Johnny Cochran?
I know Johnny Cochran because he lives in Elkins. Okay, I've met her, but I don't know her. Yeah.
Yeah, it's his sister. I've known them since we were kids.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Dad played music with them.
All right.
Dad played music with a lot of people, but yeah, he was. He's the reason I know as many people as I do.
Yeah,
he talked to everybody. But yeah, Linda and Johnny were always pretty competitive with each other.
Okay.
I remember she was probably 7. I think he was 2 years older than her, if I remember right.
Yeah.
2, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in a fiddling contest together, and she beat him.
Okay.
Now, as a kid, I thought she was my girlfriend. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I was probably 7 years old, and I thought she was the prettiest thing on earth.
Yeah, yeah.
Little girl that could play fiddle like that.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. That's funny.
What are you going to play for us?
I don't know. Let me think about it. Grab my guitar. Let's see here.
Martin, what?
It's a 00015.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being uneducated, it kind of looks like Willie's guitar. Is that similar to
a little bit
to Trigger?
Not really. No. I mean, it's a similar size, but I think his has a spruce top. This is like an all mahogany. And also his is a classical guitar. I'm pretty sure it's got like a fat neck and nylon strings. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Let's see. Should have thought about this before. I'll play you this one. No, actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to play something else. Of you sharpening your knives, and late at night I hear you walk the floor. I know you're making plans for me, but since I'm still alive, I'm packing all my instruments and getting out the door. I came to Tennessee and said the living would be easy, wine, lemon, and song. Now I'm sleeping on the floor inside an empty Nashville mansion with a pistol by my pillow, 'cause I know it won't be long. Eyes don't try to lie to me, ears don't play along. Heart don't fail me now, I need you strong. Feet don't dare to give up when we've come so far along. Rubber tires, spinning wheels carry me back home. So I'll flee from Tennessee, drive to Lexington, Kentucky. Then one more tank of gas will get me home. And I'll feel the hills around me when I'm safe in West Virginia. I'll feel the mountains hold me and I won't be so alone. Eyes don't try to lie to me, ears don't play along. Heart don't fail me now, I need you strong. Feet don't dare to give up when we've come so far along. Rubber tires, spinning wheels carry me back home. Rubber tires, spinning wheels carry me back home.
Man, that's pretty. This guitar has great sounds.
I really love this thing. It's kind of it's just got a sweet tone.
It does.
I can.
The sharpness of it's really nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thanks, man.
So, does that song have any? It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
First course there.
Right.
First verse. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What's?
It was when I was pretty young. I was like 22. I moved to Nashville to play in this band. Yeah. Thanks for inviting me. This is fun. I felt it didn't go well, and I remember having this moment when I was like, just kind of feeling really paranoid. I was like, I think they like. I didn't really think this, but like just in the back of my head, I had this idea. Like, I think they like brought me down here to like cut me up and eat me. I never really thought that, but it just kind of had this idea in the back of my head. Like, what if they're planning to kill me? So, anyways, I wrote that song as if I really believed it. You know.
How long did you play with them?
Like 6 weeks.
It didn't go well.
It didn't go well. It was all right. It was I learned a lot, and I met a lot of great people that I stayed friends with. You know.
Interesting. Is this a band that we would know, or
probably not? But I don't want to say the name.
Yeah. Probably not a good idea. But I was just wondering if it was somebody I would have heard.
Yeah, right. No.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So I like to ask people, it takes a lot to get to the point where you are. You've created quite a reputation for yourself.
Well,
You're, when I see you out, everybody's congregating. Everybody wants to talk to you.
Okay.
It seems like you've established yourself well. What was some of the hardest things you had to overcome to get where you are? Because I don't see. You play music pretty much every weekend. You're playing music. You've got something going on.
Well, thanks.
And not everybody does. I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people have a show once every few weeks or something.
Yeah.
You're kicking it pretty hard.
Well, thanks, man. I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like I've just had it really easy, you know? Like
no challenges to overcome in your life. It's just all been gravy.
I mean, there have. I don't know. Like the thing with me is I've always just said yes to a gig, you know. Like I mean, there's sometimes that I just can't do it or whatever, but I think that's, and I've always been, I've always liked trying to learn other people's music, you know, and so I've just always played with a lot of people, and like for me the hardest thing is like when I get on a big stage and suck. And like getting back the next day and be like I'm gonna practice the fiddle again, and you know that's the hardest. That's been the hardest thing for me sometimes, is just like not giving up. There was a time like after I was so lucky. After me and Emily got together, she started this band. And just pulled me into it because, you know, she wanted to have her boyfriend in the band. And so I got to be the fiddle player in that band. And honestly, they were all at a much higher level as musicians than me. And I learned so much from that, just playing with those people every night. And it was hard. Like it made me, you get you feel bad if you're not cutting it. You know, you feel bad. You kind of like it comes out in weird ways where you like don't want to admit that you're not there. You know.
Come on now.
But like so it's but like that was such a important experience for me. Like I learned so much. But then after I quit that band, they played good shows, you know. We traveled all over the country and played in Europe a few times, and then I just got used to playing those kind of shows. And I remember when I started trying to have my own band and book things, and like, you know, there wasn't necessarily somebody else bringing a sound system and like setting all that stuff up, you know. It's like, and and just like it was so much harder to book shows, to find places to play than I was used to it. I'd played for years in this band. We had a booking agent, and they just sent us an email and said, "You've got a show, on May 14th, May 15th, and May 16th. You're playing, and wherever." And it was so easy. And then after I got out of that band, trying to like do my own thing, it was very humbling, like how hard it was to make that all happen. So there's been some challenges, but I've been so lucky.
Every time I get to sit down with someone like you,
Yeah.
I think that same gratitude for the opportunity to sit down with anybody that's willing to talk to me.
Yeah.
And I'm so humbled by the people, you, Andrew Adkins, so many people have sit down and shared their time with me.
Yeah.
And I don't deserve it any more than
you've asked.
I don't ever take it for granted.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
everyone that wants to sit down and talk.
Right.
And I encourage anybody that's out there that I haven't talked to, even if I've talked to you once, if you want to sit down and talk, please hit me up. I'm always available.
Yeah.
And I like to travel a little bit. I don't get to travel the state as much as I want to. I'll tell you, there's a couple of, we talked about some things, shows that people want to do and things of that nature. There's some places I want to visit. I've never been to the Purple Fiddle.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to see the Purple Fiddle. I want to hear music there.
Yeah.
What's the place over at Webster County that...
something run.
Jerry Run
Jerry
Theater.
Run, yeah.
Yeah, Jerry Run Theater. I want to go to that.
Yeah.
I've just been lazy, and I mean, of all the places, I should have been there by now. I've heard about it for 3 or 4 years now.
Right.
I still haven't taken the time to go, and that's laziness. I need to do that.
Yeah.
So there's places that I really want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Out of West Virginia, I want to go to that Cavern concert place over in Kentucky.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been there?
I haven't, no, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, I think that would be really interesting to see a music venue and a concert.
Yeah.
A concert in a cave. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
And of course, I never get enough live music. It just seems like there's so much out there that I start looking at it and I'm like, who do I want to go see tonight? And then I wind up not doing that.
Right, yeah.
That's not okay.
Yeah, right. I hear you live in Somersville, is that right?
Yeah, most of the time.
Okay.
Well, I haven't been to Somersville for very, very much for a while now.
Yeah, okay.
I've been in South Charleston for a minute.
I got you, yeah.
I came for a visit a couple months ago, and it seems to have, I don't seem to have made my way back home other than to mow the yard a couple times.
Gotcha.
I think I got distracted in Charleston.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you something else now, and I forget now what it was.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, darn it. Well, I'm thinking, play me another song.
All right. Let's see.
I honestly lost my track of what I was going to ask you. You said something. I was like, I want to ask you a question about that.
Snuck in. I started asking you questions.
That's good. Please do. I'm not used to being asked questions, though.
Let's see. Here's one.
Singing only tramp on the street. He shuffled and stumbled, he had worn out the shoes on his feet. The first leaves had turned and the air had a touch of a chill. In the late days of summer it seems like time can stand still. He had worked cutting timber to build up the railroads and mines. One job to the next, he had traveled for most of his life. There's only so much that one person's body can stand. Hard work and hard living and time takes a toll on a man. And he didn't have much but the clothes on his back and a shack on the hill and his pride. A letter that morning had told him somebody had died. Somebody from home where he'd been gone so long that it seemed like it must be a dream. Where the threads of his memory unraveled and tore out the seam. So he walked around town singing only tramp on the street. Shuffled and stumbled, he'd worn out the shoes on his feet. The first leaves had turned, the air had a touch of chill. In the late days of summer, it seems like time can stand still. In the late days of summer, it seems like time can stand still.
Jeez. Tear the place up.
Just don't hurt your guitar. Everything else will be okay.
That was did you know who Melvin Wine was?
Yes, absolutely.
So I found this tape of him playing songs and talking. He sang a little bit of this old song Hank Williams and Molly O'Day sang called "A Tramp on the Street," and Melvin sang just a little bit of it. But then he told this story of how he learned it, which was that he was in Sutton, and there was somebody walking up and down the street, kind of agitated, singing "Only Tramp on the Street" over and over again, and that was when he was a boy. That was when he learned
hilarious.
it. But so I wrote that song.
So I graduated with Melvin's granddaughter.
Okay.
And in my parents' house is a picture of him holding a fiddle with that granddaughter. Somebody painted this picture. There's a few prints of it.
Yeah.
And my parents happened to have a picture,
Yeah, okay,
have a copy
cool.
of that print. Yeah.
Cool.
Since you mentioned him, there's he's from Braxton County, and there's another Mike Morningstar, also from Braxton County.
Yeah.
You know Mike?
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know Mike. I want to meet Mike. I'd like to have a conversation with Mike.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah, I sent him a message a while back, but I don't know if he gets those messages or how that works.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel very blessed to have met the people I have. I got to hear him several years ago over at the Burrito Bar.
Okay.
Did you ever play the Burrito Bar?
No, I never did. I remember I tried to, but I never heard back from him.
It's gone now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That won't be happening now.
Right, yeah.
He's Ryan. Ryan's good people.
Okay.
He just moved to, I want to say Greenbrier, but Lewisburg.
Okay, yeah,
Greenbrier
yeah,
County.
yeah,
He started
yeah.
another restaurant called something, Our Time Restaurant.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to trying that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's pretty good.
Cool.
He's good people, and that was such a good venue. I really hate that we lost that in the Fayetteville area.
Yeah, yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
The Outpost is doing well over there.
Okay.
They're playing a lot of music.
Uh-huh.
The Burrito Bar was just free. You just went to listen to music.
Okay.
There's the other places cost a little bit more. The other place that I would recommend over there is Smokey's. Rendezvous.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Rendezvous is that's a good place to listen to music.
I've played around Fayetteville a little bit. I've played what's that place? The Tap House.
South End Tap House?
Yeah, yeah.
South Side Tap House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've played at Charlie's a couple times.
Yeah, Charlie's is good.
Yeah.
Tap House, I'm trying to... Wendy Bays.
Yeah.
That owns Cathedral Cafe owns that.
Yeah.
Her daughter used to own it. I don't know how that worked.
Okay, sure.
Anyway,
Yeah.
good people.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always it's a happening place. Every time I go in there, there's a pretty good crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
That was pretty busy during. Didn't you play a set there?
Where?
Did you play a set there too? I know you played down at the. I'm talking about during the festival.
Oh yeah,
the Songwriter Festival.
No, I don't.
When I recorded you, it was down at the old church, which is now the Cultural Center or something there. I forget.
Yeah, Love Hope Arts.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a nice little.
Yeah,
thing they've got set up there too.
Yeah, yeah. And actually, now that I think about it, I've played there a couple times. That's a really sweet little venue. I've enjoyed that.
Yeah, I was impressed with that.
Yeah,
I was honestly, I had seen and I told Andrew this.
Mm-hmm.
That's Andrew's kind of the one that started that. Him and a friend, and I had seen that advertised for years. But I always kind of thought it was something only songwriters and musicians went to, and so I didn't really feel like it's something I felt like if I went to that, I would be kind of
that's funny,
pushing myself in somewhere I didn't belong.
Yeah.
And so then I started talking to Andrew about it, and he's like, "No, come on now."
Yeah,
I was really That's two of them I've done now. Both of them this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Great time.
Yeah.
Both times has been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned that first song I wrote. Andrew wrote that with me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, yeah. I was stuck on it, and then I was like, Andrew, help me finish this song. Man, he just you just kind of turn him on, and the words pour out. And so he wrote like probably 5 or 6 different verses for it until we.
I'm probably at some point going to owe him royalties because I talk about him so much during the. I'd have to make some money first, but
right.
I talk about him. I don't know how many times because everybody knows Andrew.
Yeah.
How do you talk to somebody in West Virginia that plays music that doesn't know Andrew?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I was saying that when I was trying to get my own thing started, linking up with Andrew, that was like he asked me to play fiddle with him, and when I started doing that, that was when I started to meet everybody, and started to figure out how to get myself booked in places and stuff. That Andrew really has helped me out.
Yeah, I hear that a lot about Andrew. Apparently, he helps everybody.
Yeah,
And McKenna Hope. Am I saying that right?
That name.
I got to sit down with her a few weeks ago.
I know that name, but I can't.
She and her husband are starting a winery over here in St. Albans.
Oh, okay.
I need to see if they're actually open yet.
But
she also has written with Andrew.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
They've written some together and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A very talented young lady. I was impressed when she opened up and started singing. That was
cool. I'll have to check her
I
out.
had never heard her live. I had only heard her in video.
Yeah.
And so when I got to see her live, I was like, "Damn, I grew up on this thing."
Cool.
So that was impressive.
Yeah. Sometimes you hear you hear a recording of somebody, but you don't understand how good it is until you see it in person. You just sit in front of somebody and watch them open their mouth and make those sounds. Like, oh yeah, this is a real person.
The vibrations are just different. You cannot reproduce music and make it feel like live music.
That's right.
It's just impossible. I mean, you can do well.
Sure.
And I've got a pretty good system at my place at Summersville where I also have an Airbnb.
Okay.
And I have guests that stay in the Airbnb next door. And so when I crank my music all the way up, they can hear it like I can hear it.
Yeah.
So I had somebody come over and bang on the door one day, and they're like, "You got some live music happening in there?" And I'm like, "No, not hardly." But it's still just those vibrations just aren't the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've kept you a long time here. Is it okay to ask you to play fiddle for us?
Sure. Yeah.
I enjoy the guitar, love the guitar, but still want to hear your fiddle.
Let me think what to play. I'll play this. This is a tune I learned off of Melvin Line.
Definitely sounds like Melvin.
Cool.
That definitely takes me back.
That makes me happy to hear.
That is cool. Yeah, it's interesting to have that feeling of that old time music like that. It's a different, it's a different vibe.
It is, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Oh yeah.
It was a nice little surprise there.
Well, cool.
I like
Yeah.
it.
I think that's. I grew up playing old time fiddle. I kind of dabble in bluegrass and country. You know, I'm still trying to learn how to do that. But old time is what I feel like I can really do. You know.
Going to Callan grade school. Did you ever? He would have been gone. Mr. Kelly.
I don't think so.
He was a redhead Irishman.
Okay.
He was the music teacher in Callan grade school when I was there, and then he was married to, and I don't know her first name, Mrs. Ross.
All right.
She was an art teacher, but she also taught us about folk music.
Okay.
And
cool.
It was pretty interesting. Do you remember Ball the Cabbage Down?
Oh, sure, yeah.
And you old fool, you blind fool, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
I ask people about these songs, and they're like, "I never heard about that." But think about that song. I mean, we're learning about that. I was in third grade when I left there.
Yeah.
The whole song. Do you remember what the song's about?
Oh yeah, she's cheating on it.
The woman's having an affair. We're learning about this at 7, 8 years old.
Yeah, no,
we're learning about this woman having an affair on her husband and lying to him the whole time.
Yeah.
And I've told people about learning that as a kid, and they're like, "They didn't teach that in school." Well, I didn't learn it. I didn't learn it at church. I'm pretty sure I learned it at grade school. The different education that we got in Webster County, it wasn't quite what you'd receive in other places.
Right, yeah.
I mean, when I was growing up, we still carried hunting knives to school. We still had a gun in the back of the truck. You know, our friends, if you didn't drive, you knew somebody who did, and there was going to be a gun or a bow in the back of the truck. And we were going to go squirrel hunting or something on the way home. I mean, it's just the way we grew up. Webster County was a different experience. It wasn't like anything else. That's great.
For sure.
Who do you suggest that I talk to next? Who would you tell I wanted to talk to?
Oh, you got to talk to Darren.
Darren, okay, well, you get a hold of Darren and tell him to watch this.
I will.
Tell him I want to talk to him. I want to sit down and pick his brain and know what he's got to tell me. And that you can tell. Well, he'll say this. I really don't like the whole interview process. I just want to talk and see what happens. Is there anything I haven't that you want to talk about that I haven't brought up?
No, not that I can think of. I'm working on an album, but I don't know when it's going to be done. It's maybe too early.
Who are you working on with it?
It's just me. I've been recording it at home.
Okay.
I realized that with my kids and everything, I was never going to be able to take a week and go somewhere and record it. And there's not really a recording studio in Elkins anymore. So I started buying equipment and working on it myself.
Okay.
So it's been a very long process, but it's getting close.
Now, how long have you been in Elkins? 30 years-ish?
Well, so we moved to Elkins when I was 9, but I moved away after high school for a while.
I'm trying to think. I think you're probably too old to know my nephews and nieces, but too young to know my sister. And
Yeah.
Did you ever know Gloria Roy there? She pastored a church there. Stub Roy was her husband.
Okay.
And then my little sister and her husband used to live there. John and Lisa Means.
Doesn't ring a bell.
John plays guitar, music, so I thought you might.
Okay.
He plays a lot of bluegrass stuff.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I used to know like all the pickers in town, but I just haven't been that plugged in lately. You know what I mean?
He was mostly probably church music at that time,
I see,
and he worked for Columbia Gas back then.
Okay,
so
okay.
Back when they lived there. They've
Yeah.
been out of there for several years now.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think I've picked your brain till I.
Yeah.
If there's anything
Picked
else
it clean.
you
There's nothing else in there.
Okay.
It's like my dad always says about me. He said, I told him everything I know and still he don't know nothing.
I've never heard anything quite like that. That's a good one. Still, I don't know nothing. That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to dismiss us, and you can play us a song if you want to.
All right, I'll play a tune out.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Sunday Brunch with Luke. I appreciate having the opportunity to sit down with Jesse and hear his music and everything he's got to say. And hopefully his wife will give us an opportunity sometime. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Good deal.
You can cut it off for everyone.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Oh,
Jesse.
sure, yeah.